It is time to play a little game with Mr. Santana Moss, the 8 to the 9, 89, on how well you know your own career and what you have accomplished. Do you think you've got all this up in your head?
I don't know. You know, normally I feel like I can remember anything that I've done, but at times I can, I can probably forget. So let's see.
All right, here you go. Do you remember? We should do over-under on how many of these you get right, although I don't really know how many there are. All right, so do you remember your very first NFL game? What week was it? I'm starting really easy here, folks. Really easy.
Oh, man. Very first NFL game, rookie year. I can't tell you the date, the actual date, but I believe it was like week 12 of 2001, and I played in Miami. I played in Miami against the Dolphins.
Okay.
I know that much.
All right, you do have the Dolphins right. It was week 10, though.
That was week 10?
Not week 12.
Okay.
So, Santana, you came in, you had an injury to your...
I hurt my knee
Okay.
in training camp.
So it took a little bit before he was finally out there, and it was Miami, so it was in home. A little of a homecoming for you as well. Do you know the final score?
I don't know, because I barely was out there. I was just there. I wasn't even a player. I was just in pads.
24-0. Do you know the stat line?
I knew I'd have a catch. I was just there. I just told you.
Yeah.
I was just there. I mean, I ran a couple of deep balls, and my knee was just, like I say, I was just getting back into the thick of things. And trust me, that was a year that I don't want to remember, but hey, it goes down as one of those memories that made me who I became, you know?
Is there something, like, typically that rookies walk away after that first game with a certain feeling? Do they have to, like, do they want to get that into the game sooner than later?
It's unfair for me to have to, use that as one of my memorable moments as a rookie, because I wasn't myself. I was basically out there, just came off a knee injury, and they threw me in the fire. Like, I want to see Santana Moss be him. And I'm like, man, I'm half of the guy, So, but it's not fair to use that. I think I had to use that next year as my rookie season.
Okay, fair enough. Then we'll throw those stats away from that first game. But you were there.
Yeah.
How many receptions did you have your rookie season? Is it A, 10, B, 14, C, 21, or D, 2? Again, I guess you only played in a few games.
I played in a few games. I say two catches, if that. Two catches, 40 yards.
Yep, there you go.
There go that elephant. There you go.
Can you do that little dance again for us? We need to see that.
Twice.
We need to see that dance. Come on.
I told you I don't do things twice. Next time.
All right, Joe, we got to make sure when he dances, people get to see that.
Yeah, you gotta catch
2 receptions, 40 yards, 16-17, a loss to the New England Patriots. You had 1 reception in a playoff game your rookie season, and that was a loss to Seattle. So how about this playoff game with Washington against Seattle? Do you remember when that game was played?
I don't remember when it was played. You said against Seattle? I believe it was in January, so it had to be 2006. And I know it was the second playoff game because we beat Tampa the first playoff game. So let's just take that and
That's
see.
about right. January 14th.
Okay.
Fair enough. 2006.
There you go.
Do you remember the final score?
I don't. I know. I remember. I got the last pass of the game to try to win the game. We were very close.
Man.
We was very close. We went deep, and that's all we can do. We tried,
Yep. Lost 10-20 at Seattle.
Wow.
Do you remember your stat line from that game?
I think I had about 6 for 100 something in the touchdown.
7 for 103 and a touchdown.
Hey.
You're close.
Hey.
Don't sell yourself short.
Hey.
Don't sell yourself short. You need that extra reception.
I knew I did my part.
All right, moving on here. Do you remember your first touchdown in the NFL?
First touchdown, I believe it was against Kansas City Chiefs. It was my second year, which was my official rookie season. I'm not sure what week it was, but I knew it was like, oh my God, I'm finally here. And you know what I did with that ball? I gave it to my grandmother.
Aww.
I gave it to my mom's mother.
Love that.
I felt like, you can keep a lot of those things. I hated keeping stuff like that. I wanted to give it to the people that I felt like that put me in a situation or put me in that position to be that guy. So I do believe it was against Kansas City, though, my second year in the league.
There you go. It was against Kansas City while you were with the Jets. 4 receptions, 57 yards, and a score. All right, so that's 1 score, but what about the first game that you had multi-touchdowns?
That's a great question. First game, multi-touchdowns. So it had to be in 2003, I believe. Was it against the Giants and I scored 3 touchdowns in 2003?
You did?
Yeah.
Look at you.
See? Toot my horn a little bit.
Yeah, fair enough. You should. 10 receptions, 121 yards, 3 scores. Where do you rank in franchise history and receiving yards?
For the Redskins? If I'm not mistaken, I know it's probably top 5 if I'm not mistaken. No, in receiving yards just for this ball club.
Correct.
Oh, I believe I'm probably like 7, if I'm not mistaken.
You sure? You sure about that?
I think 7. I'm not sure.
You should go back to your first answer.
Top 5?
Yeah.
4?
Correct.
Okay, yeah. I knew it was somewhere. I didn't want to bloat too much, but I knew it was up there. I knew at least top 10.
Art Monk leads the way with over 12,000. Charlie Taylor, 9,000. Gary Clark, just close to 9,000. And there you are, close to 8. And, of course, Bobby Mitchell, over 6,000.
Okay. I'm in a bunch. I'm a part of the game.
We got to get your name in that Ring of Honor.
Gang,
I think that
gang.
should be coming up soon. Okay, there you go. Do you remember? I don't know how you'd ever try and get that game back on me,
Man,
but
look here. I mean,
that's why I get to drive this ship.
Some of those things, like right here, and the other ones, I had to really dig deep for. So
yeah.
I'm glad I made it.
All right, and of course we know how you spin that ball. That was always fun too.